noticed more and more people suddenly raising chickens in their backyards this year? Or is it just me? It's not just a passing trend. I mean, it's a full-on movement. In 2025, chickens have become the unlikely stars of modern homesteads, suburban yards, and even urban patios. But why now, right? What's changed? In this video, I'm going to break down the top reasons why so many families, including ours here at DiamondTrail Ranch, are turning to backyard chickens. Whether you're thinking about getting your first flock or you're just curious about what the fuss is really all about, like these roosters, you're going to want to stick around until the end. Let's start with the big one. Reason number one, food security and rising grocery costs, right? This is the big one, food security. With the cost of eggs soaring over the past couple of years and supply chain issues popping up way too often, people are just realizing how fragile the modern, food system really is. Backyard chickens give you control. Even just a few hens can provide a steady supply of fresh, high-quality eggs. Not only are they tastier and healthier than store-bought, but you'll never have to worry about empty shelves or paying $8, for a dozen again. I mean, it's getting crazy with the prices. It's a form of independence for people, and in uncertain times, it's priceless. With 2025, the way things are right now, it's very, and the tariffs and all that stuff going on right now, nobody's really sure where the markets are going every day. So, reason number two, healthier, fresher eggs, right? Speaking of the eggs, did you guys know that backyard eggs are actually way more nutritionally superior than factory farmed ones? Studies, real studies, have shown that eggs from free-range chickens like these right here have a higher level of omega-3s, vitamin D, and beta-carotene. Plus, exactly what goes into your chickens. You're feeding your chickens, guys. Whether it's baked beans, a slice of pizza, and old tomatoes, or chicken feed from Tractor Supply, you know what you're feeding your chickens. There's no mystery, no antibiotics unless it's necessary, and no factory conditions. In a world where people are becoming more conscious of what they eat, raising chickens gives you complete transparency, really, over a staple food in your kitchen. Reason number three, sustainability and eco-conscious living. Raising chickens is one of the easiest ways to live more sustainably, right? Chickens are natural composters. They eat your table scraps, garden waste, and even bugs. I just joked about them eating, old tomatoes and pizza and baked beans, but I'm telling you, man, chickens eat anything. Obviously, there's a list of items you don't want to feed them, and I do have videos on that on my channel. Check those out. They're in the flock playlist. It'll pop up on the right with the flock playlist. Go there when one of the videos pops up. It'll take you to the other ones. Chickens turn all waste into fertilizer with their droppings. It's composted into nutrient-rich soil for your garden. It's fantastic. We grow everything here. And we use the compost from our chickens, from our horses. You can use goat compost if you want to, or don't matter. Rabbits, it's great for everything. Ducks, duck water, I have topics on that. If you're interested in ducks, I got several videos on ducks for homesteaders, gardeners, eco-conscious folks alike in general. This makes chickens an essential part of more sustainable living. Chickens eat from your land and they give back to it. So your mental health and your family connection with chickens, right? In 2025, this one might surprise you, but chickens can do wonders for your mental health. There's something deeply grounding about caring for animals. I speak from experience. The daily routines, the clucks, the chirps, the way they follow you around the yard, it's therapeutic. For families with kids, chickens also offer a hands-on, lesson in responsibility, empathy, and where food comes from. They can go from helping you change the oil under the hood of a car to collecting eggs with you and learning just everything about the cycle of life with these animals. It brings people outside. They can learn where food comes from. Slows life down. It's good. You need that. We all need that. Life needs to slow down for us. I mean, it goes by quick. You know, it slows life down on the homestead just enough to make space for a real connection, whether that's, you know, with nature or with your family. Reason number 5 is low cost of entry compared to other livestock like these goats. Unlike goats, cows, pigs, chickens don't actually need a whole lot of space, money, or equipment, to be honest. You don't need a barn, you don't need several acres of land. A small backyard and a basic coop, a safe place for them to scratch around is more than enough. You can start with, you know, just 3 or 4 hens. There's one of our pretty roosters here. Feed is affordable, especially with scraps and leftovers too. Chickens are very low maintenance. For folks who want to dip their toes into self-sufficiency or homesteading without diving in head first, chickens are the perfect entry point. Reason number 6. Backyard chickens are legal in more places, and that's happening, you know, more and more. Again, 2025. Laws are changing. Many towns and cities across the United States and around the world. Let me know if you guys are watching in the Philippines or Malaysia or Thailand or China or, you know, Egypt, Lithuania. Let me know what your guys' laws say about what your cities and towns and counties, what they allow and don't allow. Do you have restrictions on certain animals where you live? It's really fascinating around the world how homesteading is a way of life. But anyway, you know, with public interest rising and people advocating for food sovereignty, it's becoming easier than ever to legally keep hens in urban and suburban areas. Some places even offer free coop plans, classes, or permit waivers to encourage sustainable living. If you thought chickens weren't allowed where you live, it might be time to check again. Like I said, backyard chickens are just becoming more legal in more places. It's just the nature of the beast, and it's a great thing. A lot of places are passing laws, you know, it seems like every quarter. I'm seeing it in the news here about certain restrictions loosening up. You can build a coop, you know, with a little bit more leniency on where it is on your property lines and things like that. Reason number 7. Chickens are just fun. It's true. Chickens have personality. Every bird is different. Some are bold and sassy. Others are calm and curious. They come running when they see you, especially if you got snacks. They dust bathe, they sunbathe, they talk to you in their own way. I mean, watch the way they just look at you and hang out. They're so cool. I mean, it's really cool. It really is. You can probably scroll through your shorts here on YouTube and see all kinds of cool videos of people making their chickens do crazy funny dances. And you know, the rooster, there's a guy that has a rooster that runs around in his house and wakes up his family as an alarm clock. Chickens are funny. You know, chickens are more than just egg producers. They become a part of your family. And honestly, watching chickens peck around the yard is very, you know, to me it's more relaxing than scrolling through social media or binge watching TV. It's a wholesome kind of entertainment, and it's real. Some of my ending thoughts here, though, is that's why everybody's getting chickens in 2025. It's not just about the eggs. It's about taking back control, living healthier, becoming more self-reliant, and reconnecting with something real. Whether you're a prepper, a parent, a gardener, or just someone looking for new adventure, chickens might be exactly what you're looking for. Has this video helped you understand the chicken craze? Give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Look at that. Duckies. Making more duckies. Let me know in the comments. Are you planning to get chickens this year? Or do you already have a flock? I'd love to hear your story.